I'm going to tell you something. And there's a reason my paranoia has reached this level. Obviously, I would appreciate this doesn't go anywhere for now. But I'm going to be honest. I've reached a point where, I can solidly say that I trust, yourself and your affiliation. Just, I mean, purely, by what I've seen happen to you guys, and I mean the people you've been up against, right?
Yeah.
I received a phone call from somebody that told me his name was Charlie. Upon further investigation, I found out that this man has something to do with the Faceless. And he said he'll be in contact with me if I win the next election.
Really? Fucking Charlie.
Today, I've gone into my office after one of my cabinet members has sent me a text message saying, have you brought a laptop into your office? I'm thinking, no. What do you mean, a laptop into my office? There's never been one in there. It's just a pen and pad, me little statue and me flag, right? That's what's in the mayor's office. Gone in there today, there's a fucking laptop placed on the desk. I call the marshals because I'm thinking, this is a fucking, is this a bomb? Is this a ploy to get me out of office? Because they don't want me here, Billy. They really don't.
Yeah.
They come and have a check it over and they say, oh, it's just a normal laptop. There's nothing wrong with it. It still doesn't, answer any fucking questions as to why it's there. They're saying, oh, it must have come from the IT department. Bearing in mind, this is the marshals telling me this. Okay, fair enough. If you say so, you're the almighty law enforcement power, right?
What the laptop have on?
I mean, apparently there's literally a regular laptop. They'll play games a lot, maybe a bit of RuneScape on there, all different kinds. It was just a regular laptop. I mean, it was checked over, no explosives.
So this Charlie chap wants you to win the next election.
Yeah.
When's the elections?
So the nominations open on the 14th, and the votes open on the 21st. You see, he didn't call me threatening me. It was almost like he had a proposition for me, right?
Look, I've heard of this Charlie guy before.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the heads. Or a head, I don't fucking know. I don't really know how it all works, to be honest. That's all I know, is he's a prominent figure within them.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't say what necessarily he wanted me to win the election. He just said he'll call me if I do, right? And what he said to me on the phone,
you're not gonna fucking work with him, are you?
I mean, why the fuck would I, Billy? What? Why? Like, where is the?
But I'm not saying don't. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's what I'm saying, right? But I'm saying if I'm gonna do, I think we're both on the fucking exactly the same page, right? If I'm going to entertain, what he's got to say to me, I might need some people that also understand, what we're both thinking of right now.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think. What's your relationship like with Forehead and shit these days?
Yeah, I mean, it's
being, you know, ex-manner and all.
it was good while I was Manor, but they could never trust me because I was Manor, right? I just don't think they believe that that I'm not Manor, maybe, but I'm, you know, that I have no affiliation. I think with a
I
conversation,
think
it could be.
this sort of shit in the future could definitely change the whole fucking dynamic between you and us, or you and Forehead and the rest of them.
Hey, I mean, I gave Ming some crucial information the other day, and I knew exactly
what did you tell him?
I knew exactly what had started because he called me asking for a license plate, right?
Yeah.
And do you know who the car belonged to?
Who?
Fucking Misha.
Hmm.
I knew he'd caught him lurking around somewhere or doing something, right? Because you want to know what that scumbag I also overheard that guy doing.
What's that?
He called up a fucking magistrate that works for the Department of Justice and asked him to provide the DNA of people that had been shot down, like that had been shot at during a scene involving him and other people that were unidentified. But obviously they'd all escaped, so they couldn't identify them. And that is obviously that got basically got all magistrates and judges locked out of police reports for good.
Fuck me.
So I put two and two together when Ming asked me whose that was. I maybe thought that, you know, you'd had a scuffle with them and they were unsure of who it was, right? So they'd call.
I am not too sure. I know there was I know the boys were having a lot of fights with a lot of the fucking other gangs in the city. I think it's kind of simmered down now, from my understanding, and I think our attention's more turned towards the main three.
Yeah.
And trying to fucking re-up, I guess.
The issue is, right, you say, how am I going to work with them? Like, what are they going to give me? I don't care about money. You know? What else can they offer me?
I guess we'll find out when you win.
I mean, yeah, I'm very, very interested.
14th,
the problem,
14
for the nominations and 21st for the votes open. The thing is, Billy, right? Like, if they think I'm gonna mindlessly, you know, work for them and do their bidding without asking questions, and they're trying to work with the wrong guy, right?
Yeah.
Understandably, we've seen what they can do to the city, right? But it's about time everybody started asking questions about what the fuck they can do for them.
I can see what's happening. He's trying to turn you into this little fucking puppet.
Hey, I mean, why do you think the marshals don't want me here? Because I'm not a fucking puppet. I'm a nightmare for people that want to manipulate someone. Because I'll always do what the fuck I want to do. And you actually, you know what? Piss me off enough. Try and make me do something that you want me to do. I'll maybe do the fucking polar opposite just to piss you off. I don't think we're in a state anymore where, like, the sides are as black and white as you know, law enforcement and criminals. Unfortunately, the Faceless have entered as this third entity, which I don't really care, you know. But unless they're going to provide some fucking answers in regards to what they're trying to achieve, what they're going to give the people that are going to help them, then why the fuck is anybody working for them at this point?